Hey guys, welcome to episode 27 of Konsui Fighter Live and the 10th episode of our Gundam stream.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody. My name is Logan.
He had to count.
I told him.
Okay.
You weren't here, but I told him, I'm like, yeah, so this is our 27th episode. And, yep.
But,
Sorry, interrupted.
Yep, yeah.
Shane?
Yep, yeah, I'm Logan, that's Shane, that's Sean, and we have Ellen here. Two things we're going to be talking about today. One is our 1.2 build for Konsui Fighter, which you can currently download right now. I mean, well, 1.1 right now. We're still in the process.
Clean up some
1.2.
last bits.
Certifying the release. We'll talk about that.
And you can find that currently on the Android Play Store. And second thing is we're going to talk about Gundams and anime and video games. All of that.
Whatever else.
And movies and whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
That last part is all dashed. So
Yeah.
Right.
one word.
Random geeky stuff, most likely.
But first thing, since you know why we're here, let's talk about 1.2.
Yep. So, right now we're in the process of certifying the release for 1.2. I think in one of our last streams, we talked a little bit about the features that were being included. We're definitely getting into that phase with Konsui Fighter where there's a lot of work that we're kind of doing toward, I would say, like the end game or behind the scenes stuff that you're not going to see in the build. And there are things you will see. So the big thing with this release, I think, is Kenta's story chapters now included. We have the stage theme for Yasu that's added. And on top of that, we have the new tutorials, which Ellen's been working on scripting up. Sean's been putting together the implementation. I've been kind of reviewing. Logan's going to help us do some kind of like second wave testing on that and feedback. And obviously, you guys who are backing the early access, feel free to shoot us your feedback as well on anything, not just tutorials, but anything with the build, but especially the new stuff. So right now we're in the process of kind of certifying that. The main item we're just trying to drill down on, we had some pretty good low-level updates to the networking layer, but we've got to tie up a couple things with initiating the multiplayer matches on Wi-Fi. A little bit on some of the behind-the-scenes stuff we got going on in this build that you won't see in the build. But Haku's preliminary kind of prototype build we put together for this release, and he's turned out pretty good. We're going to be focusing more on rounding out his character construction in 1.3. What else do we have in there? We did a little bit of light internet play testing, long distance testing to just kind of see.
It won't be in the public build yet.
Yeah.
See how it would work.
How the preliminary setup for that is going. So, and we'll have probably another stream around the time that we're kind of in the thick of 1.3 to show off a little bit of what we're doing there. Mm-hmm. Some gameplay mechanics tweaks. We'll be looking a lot at AI and some other things. So,
getting pretty feature complete.
Yeah, we've got basically 3 release cycles from this point forward, with the last one being our release for public release. So getting pretty close. 1.2, hopefully we'll get that out the gate in this next week, I think. Just got to iron out some of the stuff with the connectivity, and we should be good to go. So, fun times.
Hopefully soon. Networking's tricky, though. it mostly works.
Yeah. I think we just got 1 or 2 edge cases to kind of ID and whittle down. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, well, then moving on.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and talk about what Gundams we're going to be building.
Yep. Logan, what have you got?
So I am coming from, or I'm going to continue from the last stream. Gundam Schwarzritter.
Good look on it.
It's cool, it's black and gold, so that's why I got it. So. Shane, or Ellen?
I'm going to keep working on my Sandrock
Nice.
master degree.
Nice.
Sweet.
If you watched our Christmas stream, Logan, I believe, got me this one,
Yeah.
which is not a Gundam technically. It's from Full Metal Panic. It's like the main guy's Gundam
Yeah.
mech. So
Yep.
I didn't realize that's what it was, and I forgot that they even had this. But I love this series, so I'm really happy that you guys got this.
Sweet.
Yep.
And I am going to finally bite the bullet
It works.
and start my Gundam Mark II Perfect Grade, which I'm probably going to assemble like a hand
Yeah.
today or something. But
Part of the
I
head.
figured it's time to just, it's been what, like 2 or 3 years since I got this at NakaCon. And I've been holding off, but I think it's just time to get it going.
Yeah.
So,
Do it.
I have that
Dive in.
yeah.
giant unicorn perfect grade that I gotta do
Mhm.
someday too.
All you're gonna accomplish today is just looking through the rack.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
just
Just like
sort
looking
through.
Yeah, I don't have the patience or the skill to do that. I'm just gonna do these
not with
little-
that attitude.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
do these
You've
little-
had lots of practice. So sorry if it gets a little crinkly. We'll try to be careful.
A little bit.
I'm not going to be careful.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh no!
Who's opening a package at Raid House?
So
So,
It's been so long that I had forgotten that I even started.
yeah.
yeah, so we looked when the last stream of this was
Last
9 months ago.
summer or
Holy
something. Yeah.
cow.
It's
That's
been a while.
crazy, but it doesn't feel like
It doesn't feel like it's
I
been
feel
that
like we
long.
didn't- It wasn't that long ago.
Right.
Well, so I guess let's talk about what the heck has been going on since then.
In case
And-
you didn't know, there was a global pandemic.
Well,
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
that, but like I moved,
Yeah.
which that's been a multi-month
Still
eating
pretty
up
recent.
some of my time.
We just finished some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only been within the last
Oh,
month.
I forgot to mention, Logan. I didn't realize that the half of a scone from last week is still in my car. So I finally threw that.
Was it moldy?
It was more intact than I expected, but I think there were some spots.
Interesting. There is a construction manual
Ah,
and an instruction manual.
yeah.
Whoa. What?
The instruction manual is more for like different posing and technical
Interesting.
specifications and stuff.
How to color it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some random Gundam
Kinda
guy,
cool.
I think, scrolling around Facebook. Yeah, and he was doing it like super professional, and he like finished it with all the crazy finishing.
Airbrushing.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Looked
yeah.
amazing, but
Of course.
I would like to go that far, but I'm not that good.
I just don't have that much time.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like these streams are where I do most of
Oh, yeah.
the building. Oh, and we do have today, again, back by popular demand, and by that I mean like we think you guys will like it. The close-up camera,
Oh, yeah.
so that we can kind of show you guys like some close-ups of the models and stuff. So this is actually the Freedom Gundam that I was putting together the last stream. It's not 100% done, but I kind of wanted to start a new build today.
Yeah.
I'll probably wrap up the last bits for that off camera at some
Up, little
point. So,
back.
yeah, you got to be behind the line for the focal point there, Logan.
Yep, this is how far I've gone so far. The head, torso, and arm.
Admittedly, I was working on a different one last time, but I really want to do this, and I think I should be able to get pretty far.
You know, just like camp him up right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ah,
You can just-
He's a gorilla.
Just- that's all you need to build.
I don't know
Nice.
if I can get him to sit.
I think
Stay.
tricky, especially with the table wobbling.
Blah,
Ah.
blah.
Ah.
Yeah. Other than that, I think we've been fairly boring.
Yeah, it's just been, for you guys, it's been just work from home,
Work from home,
come to the studio,
pack and unpack, work on the game,
Yep.
watch the South Park
Pandemic
special.
special. Yeah.
I've only watched it once too.
Weird.
Well, Logan, it sounds like we have something to do then.
I had the trouble with remembering what step I was.
Oh yeah, good luck.
Yeah, luckily I usually try to stop like right
At a good
at,
point.
at like whatever like the number is.
Yeah, it's really bad if you stop in the middle of like assembling something.
I thought I had mixed it. Ah, wait, this is
Do you like that the scale of this is at least bigger?
Oh yeah,
This is the first one that I'll be doing that's like this scale.
most of the perfect grades are larger.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I did. Sorry. I think I might have pulled this piece and was like, you know what?
Done.
I think I think
just done.
let's see. So let's see. New consoles came out since then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were all lucky enough to be able to get at least one.
Yep.
Yep.
PS5s.
Yep.
And then you got some
PS5.
an
You got a
Xbox.
Series X. Yep.
I got a Series S, an X, and 2 PlayStation.
Yep.
And you didn't scalp them?
Right.
And I didn't scalp them. I scalped them right into my living room and game.
Yeah.
60.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually been working, now that I moved, I have a pretty decent retro gaming collection.
Decent this is.
I mean, I think I have like just under 500 games in my online thing.
Plus whatever you got last night.
Well, that's after it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
No, but so I've been in the process. I got a new TV recently. Finally, I've been holding out on getting like a 4K panel for forever. And after the move, I'm like, okay, let's just finally get like a good entertainment setup. So now it's like, okay, I really need a proper solution for scaling the original hardware up. So I've been working on getting, some good RGB output out of my original consoles. And right now I'm using the RetroTink 2X scaler. Looks pretty good. I might, play around with a couple other scaling solutions at some point. But right now I'm just mostly waiting on my freaking switch box.
Mhm.
I have like an 8-channel automatic switch box that won't ship out, I think, until the end of April. So anytime I want to swap systems right now, I have to like unplug the leads, find the other leads, plug in the other one, tweak the settings a little bit. So, but it's not too bad. Still got some wiring to do there though.
What have y'all been playing?
Been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, the new one, Valhalla. It's been okay. There's a lot of little improvements, but I think overall I still like the theme of the last one more. But
Honestly,
yeah, just something about it was a lot more like kind of positive and fun, versus like, oh, we're Vikings, we gotta take over stuff and raid places. I don't know. But yeah, still good. Really curious where they're going next. I know there's rumors of either China or Japan, and I assume it'll be next year because they're trying to space it every other year now.
It's gonna take me a while just to pluck all the individual panels out of here.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. You're gonna get through all of them. And then
Yeah.
you'll be done.
Q. Okay.
I think I'm starting from here. I do think I guess it makes sense, but it's funny, like, the entire base still has, like, a little bit of, like, flashing around it.
Oh yeah.
Like, you couldn't just trim that off?
No, you got to do the work,
I
Sean.
guess.
it's the fun, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Let's see. I have been playing.
Final Fantasy 14.
I haven't played
Honestly,
14
Oh, wow.
in
In a while.
a long time. Like I have a lot to catch up on, especially since the last patch before the next expansion comes out
Sure.
on next Tuesday.
You gonna get back into it, or?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's kind of probably what I'm going to do a lot at Tyler's,
Oh, sure.
because I'll be done with work before he gets home.
Yeah,
And so I'm like,
might as well.
The
No, he's been playing Bravely Default too.
Yeah.
lately I've been doing that. I'm on the second to last chapter of that. And what did I play before this? Before that, Cyberpunk.
Yeah. You put a decent amount of time into that.
Yes, so I didn't finish it like I wanted to. I did all of the side quests and
I think it's funny because you didn't seem to love it, but you definitely felt like you needed to finish it, I guess.
yeah, I mean, if I invested that much time into a game,
Sure.
I'm just gonna finish it. Unless it's like really bad.
Yeah.
And it's not like really bad. It's just like
It had problems. Yeah.
the so I'm gonna see.
Oh no. Oh, it's happening.
So I'm gonna finish that after this, and then I assume by that time, let's see, the next like new game that's gonna be coming out that I know that I don't know is what?
There's somebody here.
Yeah, there's someone here at the office. No. Well, and that package could show up
Yeah,
while
I was
we're
mainly worried
streaming.
about that. He's been trying to get a package.
Oh
all
man.
week.
Let me tell you about Kickstarter games coming in. Like, that's been a time and a half. I have not really been consistently playing much. I've mostly been working on some different mechanics for the game. Right now, like, the last thing I kind of, because I'm already kind of starting on some of the tasks for 1.3, so I'm doing some frame colorization for Haku for some of the new content Jas put together. And then one of the gameplay features we have coming up is around non-knockdown air hits. So I did a little prototyping of that last session that I was working on.
You haven't played Call of Duty with us. I guess we've all been
Yeah.
doing that occasionally.
You know, it's funny because we've been playing some COD, which is interesting because like I have not really played much Call of Duty
Oh yeah, me either.
in years. I mean years, and I don't
Playing
know,
Logan.
something about Black Ops just sounded like it'd be fun to at least try out. I managed to get like a pretty good deal on the game, and I don't usually buy into like the battle pass or anything, but we've actually had a pretty good time with this one. I like some of the extra modes, like the prop hunt. We've been playing a good amount of zombies.
Yep.
Yeah.
I only really got excited people to play with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
It's really the only way.
yeah,
many games are
Yeah.
I don't really care to play with randos
Single player
online.
used to be fun. I haven't tried this one, but
I mean, story's supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Like I started it, and like, graphically it's cool. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
yeah, it's just
it's over the top as
it was
always.
like
but-
right before
Right.
I feel like Cyberpunk came out.
Right.
So it was all right, I'm gonna try to beat this. There was something I was like, I have to beat this before Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And I cannot, for the life of me, remember. Okay, let's backtrack. Okay, so
Back it up.
Games that came
So-
out this year.
PlayStation 5 came out. I beat.
We played Astros.
You
Completed
played
Astros. I
Astros,
completed
Bugsnax, which
Which,
I
if there's any stream before this one that I was like, that's the stupidest game.
oh my
I'm
god,
never gonna
I
touch
talked him into giving it a
it. I
chance,
will
and
retract.
yep.
I will never play it again.
Uh
I will
huh,
not retract that it was stupid.
uh huh,
Because
uh huh,
But I
uh huh.
enjoyed it. It had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Yep.
Uh,
He
like-
just doesn't
I
want to
had-
admit that he actually enjoyed himself
I
playing
had
that
to
game.
watch it, so.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but there was some video recently of like a kid like bawling at the ending.
Uh,
Like, it was
aw.
way darker than they were expecting.
Yeah.
Way there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not a kid's game from what I've heard.
yeah, and like before the move, like I was playing through the Demon Souls remake, which I really
Yeah, I
enjoyed.
started it.
I need to get back to it, so I got fairly far into it. I streamed some of that on my channel.
Oh, what channel is that?
Oh.
Cross promotion.
Yeah.
Channel
My username for my channel is Satchel7.
You have to spell that out.
Yeah.
SACHIEL
Slow down.
7. Okay, it might be easier if I didn't keep getting interrupted.
Can I get some
No,
XP?
but it's linked on the like I think affiliate channels or something like that on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been streaming in a little while because again I've still been getting all my stuff set up. So
I guess we did some Sea of Thieves occasionally.
yes,
too.
we've been playing some Sea of Thieves. They're hinting at some new stuff that's gonna happen. We watched like a video where I guess they're kind of dropping some in-game hints at maybe like a new map refresh or something like that.
Some additional area. Like
Well, or maybe like another map overhaul or something. Like
Interesting.
it seems like they're
It kind of old.
right.
I'm surprised they didn't do that more, especially with like the volcano areas.
Yeah. So, or maybe just a new map or an expansion. But yeah, they seem to be hinting at like something. So
Mhm.
that'll
I
be
know
kind of
it's gonna
interesting
pick
to
up
check out.
popularity a lot.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if that kind of wasn't the plan, but then now it is picking up. So they're like,
Well, with a lot of these games, yeah, a lot of it's dependent on how many users, so that does help.
John, this comes with the LED.
Oh yeah, I've seen a
Oh
couple
my
that do.
gosh.
Cool.
So I did, yeah. So my Unicorn Gundam is like the really big fancy one that you can have like inner lighting, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like $180
80 for the
But
lighting kits.
I did find it's originally around like 130.
Yeah.
And they did make another batch of them recently. But there's an off-brand one somebody made for like 40, I think, and that's more reasonable.
Yeah.
But I still really would like to fire up my own.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing is I don't know if it has some of the clear piping kind of stuff to get the light where it needs to go.
Right.
But we'll see. I really just need to assemble that one and then figure it out.
December.
Yep. I've had that one for a while. I feel kind of bad.
Oh man, that's gonna drive me crazy. I know
Whatever
that there
game
was
it was.
something that I put a lot of time in. Before.
Game wise.
What?
Game wise.
Game.
Samwise.
Before Cyberpunk?
Yeah. There was like, I need to beat this before Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Was it Trials of Mana?
That was the summer. I know it couldn't have been.
Oh, recently you've also done whatchamacallit? Bravery Default 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about that.
Okay.
I know you're right. I know you were really getting after a game
It was so quick you forgot what it was.
to beat it before Cyberpunk came out.
Well,
Do you remember if it was on PlayStation or Xbox?
I'm assuming Xbox.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, it's gonna bother me too,
Mm,
because I would have watched you play it.
we shall never know.
I mean, I know that we did. I mean, there was one point where Ellen and I we played a crap load of Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like several, like the weekend.
Like burnout
we
levels of Sea of Thieves.
We need to. We
And
need
we
to.
still aren't max on the freaking
I was gonna
Hunter's
say,
Call.
yeah, and I'm like a clip away from hitting Pirate Legend.
The but I know there's Trials of Mana, the Ghost of Tsushima, but
Yeah,
That
was that?
that was around that time.
was a while ago.
Yeah, you were playing Ghost quite a bit around then. Maybe that's what it was.
No.
I don't think so.
QS.
I
Okay.
know it made me like miss playing on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because I've migrated almost everything over to Xbox, and so when I was playing that, I'm like, man, I kind of miss this.
Mm.
I mean, I kind of feel the same way when I'm playing Bugsnax. But I don't know, like, dude, that their new menu. I know you don't mind it, but God, I hate it.
Doesn't bother
the
me at
Sony
all.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's something they could fix eventually, but the other one was more easy to use. And it didn't
I
have
didn't even think that
delays.
one was that good either. But now having this one,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. It really
It
wasn't.
wasn't that bad.
Because I swear, every time I like just hit the button to bring it up,
It's
it's
the Windows 8
yeah,
of
Uh,
trying
Kind of.
to turn it off.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's like the Windows 8 of UIs,
yeah,
but just to turn it off, it's like Windows 8 of like, why is this difficult?
yep.
I know, Shane. You're like, "Ooh,
I
good."
really think it's just because you guys are used to the other way.
I wasn't that used to it.
I've not had these problems on my end.
I think secretly Shane has.
No, I hit the button, hold over, and hit the thing to turn it
You
off,
can't hold
and
over.
it
You have
worked.
to go down then over because if you go
Well,
over,
sure.
it has all those
Yeah, yeah,
tiles. So you have to go down over.
Yeah,
But there's a delay, and even bringing up the menu that's like 3 or 4 seconds every
I've
time.
never
I'll
seen
record
that.
it because
Yeah.
yeah, it's
I've
bad.
never had that happen.
It's something that doesn't need a delay, or
Yeah.
just support the old way. Why can't I just hold it down and get that menu like it was before?
right.
Because before I would hold it down, get the menu, then hit up, like left, right. Yeah, it's just so much easier.
I mean, yeah, the old
They
way,
don't
I
want
didn't
you to
even.
turn it off.
I
The
guess.
old way, I didn't even need the screen on.
Yeah.
Because I would accidentally turn on my PlayStation and be like, oh crap,
Crap.
and I could just do it from memory.
Yeah, I've done that many times.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I know the next new game that I'm going to be focusing on after, or once it comes out and all that, is going to be Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, that should be good.
Uh,
I don't know if I'm gonna get
Come
it.
on, you're not gonna play Pokemon Snap, the new one.
isn't it already out?
It's I
Soon.
think just about out. Yeah.
No, I never really.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Logan,
I know there's a
because
few things
it's
this month.
um
The only thing I contemplated doing where's my dudes? I contemplated doing oh no, I screwed up
What'd you
every
do?
time. Doing Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I thought about. I didn't.
I need
I guess
to
I technically
finish.
haven't finished.
Yeah,
that
I
one.
need to finish that.
So
You're
it's-
way further than I am.
I
I
mean,
know
I'm
that.
literally just before the
The Elite Four. Yeah.
Yeah, considering you even got this silly little Pokeball controller too.
I did
Yeah.
too.
I took that thing everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to get that extra XP.
Gotta catch him up.
Well, it's the same thing. Like they kind of have. I mean, it's not exactly the same thing, but like with Bravely Default 2, there's like they have this thing where you send out a ship
Yeah.
and you can basically send it out while you're in rest mode,
Mhm.
and you can do it for up to 12 hours. So I'm literally like 1 to 2 times a day. I'm always going to my Switch to
Uh-huh.
resend the ship out because I'm like, oh man, I gotta get these items that I really don't need.
Yep.
Right.
Or I need to get more money that I don't need.
Someday I'm gonna need these job points.
And so
Were you gonna get the Saga Frontier remake?
I've never played it,
I didn't. Yeah.
so I don't know.
It's one of those ones I've always heard about, but oh yeah, I need to get the new version of Nier Replicant, version 1.247448713 dot dot
Ultra
dot.
Omega Super Spectacular.
It's the official title.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I do know this one wasn't as good. I've seen a playthrough of it, but they definitely tweaked a lot of stuff, I guess. Yeah, Pokemon Snap's the 30th. Oh, Returnal is. I'm really curious
Yeah.
about that on the 30th.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna wait for reviews, but I'm definitely gonna keep an
Yeah,
eye on it.
I figure it'll be solid, but yeah, I'm curious.
I was interested until I saw the gameplay.
Oh, you
And
didn't.
then I'm like,
Mm.
Yeah,
"Ah,
it's a
this-
bullet hell type
This
thing.
feels like I'm having a seizure. This is what having a seizure would be like.
It's
Yeah,
similar to
thanks.
some of their previous games, so I'm not too
Good.
surprised. Because they're the ones that did like Resogun, and they did a couple other ones like
Oh,
that.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause holy cow.
but the story looks like kind of interesting and dark.
Okay.
Another one is RE Village.
Yes, I need to get that pre-ordered.
It's on May 7th.
Oh, already?
Still have not.
Pretty
Yep.
close. Did you ever try the demo?
No.
Yeah, it's super short. You like literally walk through a handful of rooms and there's no combat, but it's still cool. Gives you an idea what like the environments will be like.
Wait, let's see.
Me and you, we're not going to answer that.
Oh, there you go, Shane. The Famicom Detective Club.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Logan
those
showed
are
me
supposed to
that.
be really good. Yeah.
Logan
Yeah, I
showed me
am looking forward to that. I've heard of
I've
those
never
like
heard of it.
forever
They
ago.
They were Japan only, I believe.
Yeah, they were. I believe so. But yeah, it's like a full remake of the
Yeah.
old Famicom game series for Switch with like brand new assets and everything. It looks pretty cool.
The next big one is the one that I'm looking forward to, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Yeah.
May 14th. Not that I need to replay that.
Well, I
but
was gonna
kinda
say,
need to
like,
replay that.
I'm definitely gonna get it. I don't know if I'm gonna immediately like start playing through the whole thing
Yeah.
because that is a lot of hours. But I will probably at least start playing through one
Yeah.
a bit, and
I don't think I ever.
I'm
It's
bad.
so good.
I think
It was
like
the best RPG of
I
that.
think
Yeah.
one is
Three.
like one of my favorite.
I
Out of
started
Oh.
3, but I didn't do it.
As much as I don't like the ending of 3, they did try to fix it, so I will give them that. I need to I feel bad because I never went back and played the fixed ending, and there's like a whole nother like sub DLC, which is like the best DLC, because it's just like a reunion. Everybody gets together, and it's like their last
Good
party.
feels.
Yeah, it looked really good. But yeah, it was a great. Plus the a lot of the tweaks they've been showing off look really good.
I mean, I know that next. I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy VII Remake over again, but now I'll have that opportunity.
I need to finish it.
Yeah,
What's wrong
same.
with you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys?
What's wrong with
I
me?
don't have
Somebody still hasn't
time.
even played.
Don't even go
uh-huh.
there. Like,
Uh-oh,
why
uh-oh.
is everything? I should just beat it so then you have
Yeah.
nothing to say.
Yeah, you should.
You can't be like,
Oh, and then
never.
you'll like it so much. It'll be so
What?
horrible.
He's time I go to war.
Oh, yeah, no, I get on him all the time. You guys don't even have to because I'm always.
Yep.
Whenever he's getting close to beating the game, I'm like, so you're going to play God of War next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's
I
this
think
new
it's-
game coming out.
It's that
I'm
reverse
not really-
psychology at this point. We should be like, no, you don't want to play it. It's
No, it's
horrible.
literally the worst game. Literally the worst game I've ever played.
Can I steal the screwdriver out of one of the kits?
Oh.
I actually have some screws for this.
Screwed.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. There's certain parts that have to be screwed together. Thanks.
I'm not. It's not like I'm like actively
I
avoiding
know.
it.
We just think it's funny because you were a big fan. You played all the
You're a
rest
huge
of them.
fan of God of War.
I know, but like I'm really more a fan of God of War and like Greek mythology.
You don't like
know
the Norse?
I don't really know anything about Norse mythology.
They
It
teach you.
doesn't matter
Yeah.
because they teach you all of it.
Well, and there's a lot of it that's just like vague references, anyways. So like,
Do you know who Loki is?
I only know the name because of that dude from the Marvel.
Well, that's honestly pretty good.
I have a book you could listen to on
What
Greek
about
mythology.
Thor. You know who Thor is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the Marvel one, but he's
And
similar.
you know about Odin?
Oh my God! I never even put those two together.
The All Father.
Well, like Thor,
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Thor and Loki.
Mm-hmm. They're brothers. It hurts.
Just
He didn't read them. To be fair, we did take a Greek mythology class. We didn't take a Norse mythology.
Oh, okay.
So you probably just never had a chance to be exposed to it.
Well, see, you know those three, so you basically know a majority of it.
Kind of. They
You know-
dabble
you
in
know
other
what
bits.
giants are?
Yeah.
Then there you go.
It is funny because they do. They follow more of a Norse view of certain things. Like they have elves in this one, but they're like bug people. It's really interesting. What do you think about Deathloop?
I
Not interested.
Yeah.
I think it's been kind of over promoted,
It
and
has
I
been.
think it's going to be received very soft.
I think it'll be okay. And
Yeah,
it'll probably do okay, like most of their other games, which I feel bad. They're a decent studio.
yeah.
But yeah.
Bethesda?
I think
Well,
No,
it's
Arcane.
Arcane, which is part of Bethesda. But yeah.
even when I saw the first trailer of it, I was like, I'm nonplussed about this.
Yeah.
This isn't.
I think they tried a little bit too hard on the theme.
I think the
Yeah.
biggest thing that just irks me is how much they. I mean, I get that this is probably just like a cost savings thing,
Yeah.
but like they don't have any like animated faces, and all the characters have a lot of
They have a lot of
dialogue.
masks on their face,
Right.
so it saves money.
Yeah. And so I'm just kind of well, no. If you go back and watch the trailers, even the characters that have
Oh,
their face
sure.
exposed have
No
no
animation.
facial animation while they're sitting there talking, and it gets me. It's like, I mean, is it that much to even just have a generic rigging system that goes off of the? I mean, that's been
To
like,
be fair, maybe they weren't done at that point.
I mean, they've been showing it that way for
Well,
like a year.
It's
though.
also all cinematic.
Yeah.
They're talking over it and stuff that's clearly not dialogue for that scene. But yeah.
Yeah, it just there's some weird vibe I get watching it that's like
Well, and if you ever played their other games, it was very similar.
Yeah.
Where they had kind of weird, kind of generic animations.
right.
They were kind of a small studio that took off with those games.
But
All right. Well, since you're looking up games, look
Yeah.
up games that came out last year,
Oh no.
because I have to.
Let's narrow it down to games you think Logan would play.
We didn't go through the rest of the year though.
That's fine. We can do that.
Yeah, we can go through this year next.
Well, there wasn't too much
It
Shit.
really wasn't.
that we know of. Like, there's other stuff that just doesn't have a date yet. Shin Megami Tensei 3 will be fun for me. I don't know if anybody else cares.
Not necessarily, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game.
You'd probably like it. It has some, like, dark, deep themes. It has some interesting mechanics. Oh, yeah. 7 Remake Integrate. I forgot that was June.
Yeah, that chapter.
Yeah,
was usually-
that and Ratchet and Clank come out in June.
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna be a busy month.
Yeah, and then, like, after June, it whittles down to, like, 4 things a month. 'Cause
But
nothing's
we
been
also
announced.
don't know like
Yeah.
like supposedly Horizon is confirmed this year, but
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't know
Final
when.
Fantasy is supposed to be this year.
I
16. Or was it
Is
last,
it? No.
next year? We looked it
we
up.
we looked it up. They have not confirmed any timeline for that
Okay, I
yet.
thought it
Yeah.
was close.
No, they haven't confirmed any timeline for
For it being
16.
close and us not having seen any of it.
Oh, there's
Be-
one trailer, but yeah.
I feel like they were going to talk about it this summer.
They
Yeah,
said
they
they
are.
were going to talk more about
They
it
did
this
confirm
year, but yeah,
Please look forward to it.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I'm going to look forward to
I
it.
know, I am.
Just take my money.
Just, yeah.
How many more? Well, oh, never mind. I'll let you do that first.
Well, I'm looking at last year now.
PC 9.
Oh,
PC 8, 9.
Wow. Yeah, last year kind of sucked.
it did. In more ways than one.
Well, yeah.
Well, because everything got pushed out,
Yep.
basically.
Do you remember when it was?
I'm pretty sure it was just Ghost, and he doesn't want it.
Probably.
Because I remember you talking about and playing a lot of Ghost before we got into that PS5
Yeah, but
season.
I feel, when did Ghost come out? I
It
know
was
it was last
like-
year, but I'm like, I know that I had plenty of time to beat it before.
Yeah, I don't think
Uh,
that's it.
I don't know. I don't know what else it would be. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all the big stuff that I know of that.
That's it. Stop the stream.
Yeah.
I'm going home. Seeing what it is. And I'm gonna go back.
He comes back in. He's like, okay, maybe it was Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Trials of Mana.
Yeah, we said that.
That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure I beat that within a month.
Yeah, you beat that pretty
I
quickly.
played a lot.
Octopath we already talked about.
That wasn't last year.
It was.
Octopath Traveler was last year.
It says April. Oh, Stadia. Damn it.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm like,
I don't
I was
think
playing
that's
that before we even moved into to our townhouse.
Yeah. Unless it was the year before something. I'm already into May. When was it?
Ghost. It was Ghost. I guarantee you. It was either Ghost or you're thinking of the amount of time you spent with Sea of Thieves. Or something. I don't know. Because those are the only titles I remember you kind of bringing up that you were playing a lot
So
before
Ghost
that.
came out in July, so it has to be before then.
No, it would have to be after that.
Yeah. Because
Oh.
he's
Oh,
talking
sorry,
right
yeah, you were talking
before
about that. Before.
PS5 launch.
Was it Bugsnax?
Well, PS5
No,
launch was
that
last year.
PS5 one.
Right.
So it had to have been 2019, not 2020.
No. 2020. It's 2021.
Yeah, but the PS5 didn't launch this year.
No, last year.
It launched at the end of 2020
Right. So he's saying sometime between July of last
in
year
November.
and November, there was something that he thinks he was playing that isn't Ghost. I don't know what
Stop
it
it!
is.
Don't even!
I know what it is. He just doesn't want to admit it.
It was Marvel's Iron Man VR. That's
Right.
Tony was it Tony Hawk?
You did play Tony Hawk a bit, but I don't feel like
I
it
know
was
that I
that.
played Tony Hawk. I played the Pod Racer game.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that, but was it SpongeBob?
No,
Oh,
because
no.
I beat that and you kind of stopped after like a certain portion of it. Like I think you got maybe like halfway in and
Kingdoms
stopped.
of Amalur.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, the remake.
Did you
That's
play
right.
that on Xbox? Oh, okay.
That's what it
Amalur,
was.
allure.
Technically,
I guess I didn't realize you were playing that much.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you didn't really mention that to me, but
He mentioned it a couple times. I think he's just
keep
going through
me out of your circle of gaming.
Well, it's that game's also not
I know.
new, so
Yeah.
I probably didn't.
it.
But I remembered,
I remember when you originally played that at the place where we were
yeah.
staying together.
But I put a lot of. So, and technically, I'm not even done with that game either because I've done
I
all
thought
of
you
the.
did.
No, I did all. I was doing all of the DLC that I never played
No.
the first go.
That's right. And then you stopped. Again.
I guess it wasn't in last year.
I mean, I'm not typically one to like play and then stop. I typically try to see it through.
I have a bad habit with that.
Recently, I've never done really
Yeah,
well. Don't. I'll give you shit. You're not allowed to give me shit.
I thought.
You thought wrong.
I thought she
You
was
thought
already
wrong.
an Animal Crossing
Okay,
fan.
so that was September.
her mom.
Yeah, Kingdoms
No.
is September.
Until I bought my mom a Switch with Animal Crossing on it.
Oh, yeah.
And now you know the truth.
created a monster.
I did create a monster.
What have you done?
I did.
It's like
So I
11:30
told
at
you-
night, and I'm like, why is Karen still playing?
No, it'll be 11:30 at night, and then you'll go, oh, there's someone online on my friends list. Is it Karen? It's Karen. I told you guys she's gonna be like that. The article about that grandma that spent
Oh, yeah.
like a billion bajillion hours in Animal Crossing.
There's that one that played Skyrim a bunch, too.
That's mom. She's
Yeah.
Isn't she
going
going to be in the
to-
next game? The Skyrim grandma lady, isn't she going to be in the next Elder Scrolls game? I
Was
thought
she?
I heard that.
I wouldn't be too surprised. They like doing stuff like that.
Okay, so if I was B7, where would I be? I'd be right there.
By the
You
way,
would be
this tastes absolutely horrible.
awesome. Go dump that shit down the drain.
You know what it reminds me of? When you go
What?
to like visit the elephants at the zoo.
What? This drink reminds me of visiting elephants.
Yeah,
This
Some
drink
type
reminds
of
me of a petting zoo.
weird, musky, not poop,
Oh,
but like everything else, but besides the poop.
I like the way that he said not poop.
not
Like
poop necessarily.
not. It's maybe not 100% not poop. Like
It's maybe a
It's
slight.
not 0, but it's not 100.
But it's not. Yeah.
S12. I don't get what this is.
Was that your first sip?
No, I had one before. I'm just trying to down it.
Oh, good luck.
I should do the
Like
plug in my
a-
nose
Like
thing.
a moist hay kind of smell.
Oh
or-
shit.
Kind of.
Is it
It's
supposed to be
weird.
coffee?
No, it's just
Supposed to be
chocolate.
chocolate.
But it's, one of those like
Chocolate?
protein
Chocolate.
fiber things. They had a vanilla, but I think that probably would have been worse.
Oh God.
No artificial flavors or sweeteners.
Then what the fuck do they put in it?
Probably like
Grass.
water, pea protein, soluble
Pea
corn,
protein?
soluble corn fiber,
What? Well,
Whoa,
hold on. Go back a
blended.
second. What protein?
pea, lots of pea.
Well, we know where that musk is coming from.
Right. What pea is
Wait a
this
second.
time?
Wind that
Elephant
back.
pea. The
I love
yeah,
it.
that seems to be the big kind of like
It is.
extra protein right
You-
now is pea protein.
The smoothie place we go to, you can add that. I haven't tried it. It just doesn't sound appealing.
It
A
did.
pea?
Yeah, yeah.
God, why?
Son of a bitch. That thing shot off of this.
That's why you hold the piece.
It's a good thing you're wearing eye
The
protection.
I
peas.
protect it.
Speaking of eye protection, Logan, did you want to talk about your new glasses that you
Yeah, I
got?
got new glasses that you don't see because I don't have them right.
Ah,
They're being.
What are they?
They are the new Razer and Zoo smart glasses. Because I got to take my gamingness on the go
Yeah.
everywhere.
mm-hmm.
Actually, I got it because I figured. I was like, you know what? Maybe it'd be nice to just have some music playing in the background. And yeah.
Yeah.
And so I got them. I can mark them off as, or I can get reimbursed from insurance from it. So that's what I'm going to do.
Might as well.
And if I hate them, well, that's fine. I've got plenty of other glasses.
I foresee.
You foresee?
And 5-4C. Well, A5, A4, C3.
Oh, dude, we've got like a bunch of tweezers that aren't even open yet.
Yep.
Do you prefer the
Are
like
those the bent ones?
curved ones?
Because we've got many to choose
Oh,
from.
straight.
I don't need them right now, but I guess this straight.
Well, it's just more to like. No, I don't think we'd use these.
No.
No,
Should
we
be.
wouldn't have kept these with the packaging.
Yeah. I know we like just ordered one of these and we barely opened it.
The you know what's funny? I still don't think Kingdoms of Amalur is it.
I think it is.
I mean, I can go through the rest of the year. Yeah, I've caught up a little bit on anime this season.
I
There's-
have fallen far, far
Oh,
behind.
yeah, I was getting way behind. I finally need to catch up on a couple things because a couple things I was reading finally got shows. I was kind of excited about that. This goes here. A4. Oh man, which one's A4?
Bingo.
Oh, A4 is the long
I
one.
don't remember A being the word needle.
Biango.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever won it, Bingo?
I think so.
I have.
I mean, not like we like legit go out to play bingo. But...
You're not quite there yet.
Or no,
We used
wait.
to do the
yeah,
taco
the
bingo.
music bingo. I forgot. Yeah, I won that a lot of times. It would pay for my meal, basically.
Yeah.
We should do that. You know what else we should do? Totally need to go to Bangkok
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
in like over a year.
Not the country. The country would be interesting though. Is that backwards?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just assembling like the knee joint.
Oh yeah, probably.
Hmm.
Wait, is that a second?
Okay, there we go. It definitely goes like that.
No, that's
1, 2, 3.
And again.
Okay, so that's right.
Q29.
Hey, the outer parts of the legs. I'm done.
You know how I was saying I was going to just end up with like a hand?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm only going to end up with like feet or something.
A finger. Several fingers.
There we go.
12.
I do get why they do it, but there's always parts where it's like, why is that multiple things? That could have just been one subject. The racks I built from Metal Gear was definitely
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
There's so many things that were like, this part covers this other part, but it's the same color, so it could have just been one part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Metal Gear Rex. That's not like the huge one.
It is from Metal Gear Solid.
Like like the massive kit.
No.
Or it's like
So they did have that too.
the height. It's like seriously
Yeah.
that big.
Yeah, that one's expensive.
Yeah.
The one I got, the smaller one, it's about the size of a Gundam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It does stand, like you can stand it up taller, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's not that size.
Oh, dude. I remember seeing an article about someone that bought the well, actually, it was a blog post. They posted their own pictures of
Yeah.
they had completed that thing, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
If I had
It's
like,
got lights in it,
Yeah, yeah.
and like it can transform and pieces come off to make it look like it's been in battle, and I'm like,
if I had the time, I'd love to
oh,
get one of those and like, yeah, add more lights and things to it.
I'm crazy.
Get like some type of mini smoke machine.
Okay, so I picked up Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Just looked it up.
You can't not.
Can you look at
I
your
played it
PlayStation
beat.
account?
I played and beat Wasteland 3 with Tyler.
Sure.
That was very good. That is a series that's super underrated. And that was a very good game.
I'm surprised you liked it. Otherwise, I would have got you like an early copy. Because I had to do that with you in Divinity. I got you a copy of that, and I had to like remind you I got a copy of that.
Alright, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I did play that. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Played that. I think that is it, actually. Which pisses me off.
I do know that studio was working on a new one, new game. The guys that did the Fall or the Wasteland games, yeah, because they're one of the ones that was bought by Microsoft. Oh yeah. But yeah, we were talking earlier. We have these mics hooked up. We need to like better secure them and actually like attach all the wires under sometime. Also, I still wanted to have like a mute button. So like if you're coughing or want to disconnect to go to the bathroom.
Or farting.
The only problem with that is we actually have to remember to hit that.
Yeah, it becomes a habit if you do it enough. We gotta start a podcast so we get practice.
See, that's easy though because then you can just edit it out.
True. Unless you're doing it live, but
Doing it live.
Okay. Nope, that was it.
okay. Mystery solved.
He's not satisfied.
No.
I'm not, because
No.
that's probably it, but I'm like, God, it just... I'm not happy that was it.
That you took time to finish that.
Well, because I was like, I remembered it had to have been something that I was super like, oh my god, I love this game and all that.
Which is Amalur.
Which is Amalur.
Yeah.
Miller.
But like,
It still sucks what happened to that studio. I was really curious what they would have done.
I mean, they were in the middle of making an MMO and a sequel.
Which was way too much. But did you ever hear the story behind
I'm
that?
pretty sure, but you can give me a refresher.
It's nuts. So that whole studio was funded by an ex Major League Baseball player.
Yeah.
And then they borrowed a bunch of money from the state.
Of Rhode Island.
Of Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And went bankrupt.
So that game is property of the state of Rhode
No,
Island?
the rights did get sold.
Okay.
Because the state tried to, they took over and sold everything they could.
Assets, yes.
Yeah. But for a bit, yes, it was owned by them. I think somebody, was it THQ Nordic or somebody bought it?
I
Probably.
think.
They bought all kinds of shit.
Yeah, THQ Nordic is the one that released.
Oh, yeah, they did.
I mean, I guess they still technically have the expansion
Yeah.
DLC or whatever they're calling it for.
I forgot they were doing that too.
Yeah, the Fate something. Fate Warden or something like that. I mean, I bought the thing that comes with that.
I don't know what to think about THQ Nordic. They sound sketchy as hell. I like the idea of what they're doing. They're buying up all these like old games that people liked, and they're trying to make a bunch of them. But it's like, what profit are you making? How are you affording all these properties?
I'm pretty sure it's another company that owns T.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a series of shell companies. Like it's really weird. They've changed their name multiple times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a weird story. You
Okay.
doing?
I mean, I've got
A
these.
lump of something?
Yeah, I've got lumps.
Here, show them.
Yeah.
Close
It's
up.
got a lump of plastic.
Yeah. Here, give me a second. Pull up the close-up cam.
Check out his lovely manly lumps.
Yeah. There we go. Here they are. Look at those lumps. I mean, this joint articulates, but yeah.
I just
We got
noticed
two of
it's-
these basically.
You can see the refresh rate of the
Yep.
lights or the
Yep.
TV. We'll have to try to fix that sometime.
Yeah.
It's fine. Look away.
Ah,
Look at this, but look away.
Oh my God, there's more screws.
There's always more screws.
oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I forgot the numbers I was.
Panic.
Oh, sorry. No, that wasn't too funny.
P11.
See, we watched Godzilla recently. Shane's a big fan.
Godzilla. Godzilla v.
Godzilla v.
Kong.
Kong.
Yep.
Watched that on release day.
Ate cake.
We had cake and pork.
Not together.
Teriyaki pork. Yeah, it's a teriyaki pork cake. Delicious.
Thought it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little before the stream, which now I was like, maybe we should have waited until the stream.
Yeah.
It's okay. We can repeat ourselves.
They won't know.
But it was, it wasn't bad. It was,
I
wish
always
there was-
expect the worst. For
Right.
some of them.
Well, yeah, I go into those movies with expectations incredibly low, so that no matter how bad it is, I won't be disappointed.
Yeah. It's sad but true. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I get to use the shiny one.
One good thing about assembling these is like they'll have you do one side and you're like, what the hell is this? And then you get to the second side, you're like, oh, okay, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
were you happy with it, Shane, being a Godzilla fan?
Yeah, it wasn't
This
my
guy right here.
it wasn't
He
my
bought a shirt just for the movie.
yeah, I got my Team Godzilla shirt,
Mm-hmm.
which I picked correctly
Yep.
because he totally won.
Yep.
And by the way,
Technically
that's
multiple times.
right. I mean, if you want to say like there was a winner, although I guess, and I will admit this, as big of a Godzilla fan as I am,
Mm-hmm.
I have not like sat down and watched the original Godzilla v Kong. It was
Oh.
kind of handled, if I remember correctly, as like a side thing. Like I don't know if it was made fully by Toho.
Sure.
I can't remember, but I just remember that like it was always kind of not grouped with the films of that era back when I was collecting the movies.
It's not canon.
Anyway, I guess in that, I mean, I've seen lots of scenes from it, but I guess Kong like technically wins in that film.
Huh.
So it kind of makes sense that in this one they let Godzilla kind of be the victor in terms of their direct fights. But I mean, the movie played out kind of exactly how I thought. I'm like, look, they're going to be fighting each other, and then there's going to be a third threat
Bigger
that's going to
jaws.
come along, and they got to work together to take it out, and they kind of end with a mutual understanding or something. And that's sort of what happened here, although I will say, like, I think they kind of ended with the understanding that, like, they still hate each other, and, like, Godzilla still could,
I
like,
still hate
Yeah.
stomp Kong if he really wanted to.
Well,
but
they have basically different turfs now. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
fine.
That's what I understand.
Right. But yeah, I mean, the fights were pretty good. I actually kind of dug the Mechagodzilla design.
Spoiler.
It. I mean, the thing is, like, it's the worst kept secret.
Yeah, they showed.
Like, it's
a
been
tease in the trailer.
leaked, I guess, for like 3 years
Yeah.
now. I managed to avoid it somehow until like just before the film came out.
Yeah.
But I guess it's been leaked for like years.
And
That
here I was going into the movie thinking it was going to be Mechagodzilla.
see, and that's what I was
Yeah.
hoping.
I would've
That's what
loved
I
to
was
have
hoping.
seen
And then when I saw that, it was Mechagodzilla, I'm like, okay, I don't think we're getting Mecha King Ghidorah then.
No, not both.
But I dug the design. If anything, I feel like
Ghidorah's head into a Konsui.
I will
Yeah.
say I appreciate that they found a way to use that was kind of true to the lore. The whole
Yeah.
thing about his heads having like a psychic connection to one another,
No
that
matter
is
how
like,
long they have
yeah,
been.
that is like part of canon, like Godzilla lore. That because in that 80s like series, there's a bunch of stuff around like ESP and
Yeah,
psychic
yeah.
stuff that crops up, which is kind of campy, but it also fits. Like it, yeah. But anyway,
Well, even with the twins. And
yeah,
whatnot,
yeah, for Mothra. So, but yeah, so I thought that was. I was kind of bummed because, yeah, I kind of wanted them to build up even more to like another film with
Mhm.
Mecha King Ghidorah and let that post-credit thing, like, do the Avengers long play where
Yeah.
like you're dropping hints at the end of the films of like building up to
That's
some
what
big
they did
thing.
last time.
They dropped the hint, but then the payoff was in the next film. And I
Yeah.
feel like it was a little bit short-lived. Like, I'm glad he was in there, but if you look at the amount of the film where we actually see him
Yeah.
and he does stuff, it's really only the latter like chunk, which, you know, it is what it is. But I did look it up. I was correct in that this is technically the last film that they had the rights to make a film for.
Oh, that's right.
So this, because I kind of feel like this sort of puts a bit of an end stamp on the U.S. run.
Yeah.
They could do more, but I think they would kind of need to like reset a little bit to establish a new arc or something.
Yeah. What would you want them to do, I guess?
Well, like I said, they could pull in some
According
other.
to Twitter, it's to get rid of that girl.
Well, I think if they do,
Which girl? There's a lot of girls.
The
in
main
it.
girl.
I don't know. I think if they do continue, they just need to kind of wash the human characters to a fresh set of characters, a fresh story. Maybe find a way to just kind of be like, you know, hey, Monarch's disbanded and like Apex is gone, so like we don't have that aspect. Even just like a light reference, like they're just a thing of the past at that
Yeah.
point. Sure. You lost your top.
Yeah, back by the line. Yeah.
But yep, got the other arm, so now he's
You dropped
You're
it.
missing your spikes.
Yeah. Where's your spikes, Logan?
It's not the
Looks so
same.
derpy without the.
he got a haircut.
It's a bald Gundam.
It keeps
Um,
falling out.
They should
though.
do,
I
like, a
need to
monk
glue it
Gundam.
'cause it's really
Yeah,
irritating.
sometimes the little
Pieces like
crown
that.
thing doesn't.
I have airplane glue, but I think it's dry.
there we go. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. I like that.
oh. Hey, you don't have to drink that protein shake. Man.
No, it's over here. I dropped the speaker.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus.
They're my old speakers.
Okay. Thought it was the drink. I'm like,
No.
yep.
It has a lid.
but yeah, I mean, I could see them doing more, but I think if they do, they need to kind of do a slight soft reset where, like, yeah, there's new Titans and Godzilla with a new human cast and a new story.
Oh,
They
I shattered the glass more. That's a
cool.
batch.
Now we know probably what broke it the first time.
But yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I guess they're watching the performance of Godzilla v Kong to determine if they're going to try to get the rights to do more of them.
Yeah.
Which I know, like, it's kind of hard to track, like, performance with the pandemic and the theater situation. I know internationally, though, it's done really well.
Yeah, I thought
Like,
in China it did really
Yeah,
well.
no, their international box office from the first week, I think, was already like 140 mil,
Yeah.
which for, that's really good
Yeah.
considering the
Pretty fucking
conditions.
lucrative, yeah.
And
The
so,
only thing though, with
how do
that-
you gauge that though with like streaming,
Just
You
paying
know.
for China. and
yeah,
whatnot.
viewership or
Well, I mean, you technically still have theater.
right?
But the biggest thing also is, I think movie sales can be very skewed right now because this is all just like my opinion / theory,
It's all
but
conjecture.
like your
like
opinion,
we're
man.
all so tired of being inside that
Yeah.
I will literally go and see anything.
See,
Yeah.
I think that's
Once
a
people open
portion
up.
of the population.
Yeah, I mean, it's a, yeah.
I've definitely gotten the impression that there are like folks that prefer just being a lot more sociable that have not been able to stand this, and like other people that just don't care as much who don't care about
Yeah,
the circumstances. Like,
Like, yeah, honestly, the most that's messed me up is like not being able to eat out as much. But like lately, we've been eating out like we used to. And then yeah, the fact that I need to start dating, but that's a whole other.
You hear that, ladies?
oh my
Our
god.
boy Sean here is single.
Available. If you want to contact the studio through their Twitter.
Dating at Cersei.
Right. We should just set up another inbox like that.
Just route it to me.
There's another movie, and my dad actually messaged me. He apparently really wants to go see Nobody,
I was
yeah,
wondering about
yeah.
that one.
and
Did he see John Wick?
Yes, I
'Cause
don't
it's
think
basically that.
I don't think he's seen the third one.
Oh, okay.
I gave him the Blu-rays for. I know I gave him for one. I
Mhm.
might have for two, but I guess he really likes that actor, which
Oh yeah.
I have
he's
no
good.
idea who the hell he is.
He always is like a character
But-
actor, and
But Dad's like, "Oh yeah, you don't know? He's so cool." Like
What are you talking about?
the
Nobody?
So
have you
there's
seen the trailers for that?
it's
Basically, John Wick with a different guy.
Is that the one with Bryan Cranston?
No, I always forget his name, but he's like a character actor. You would recognize him if you saw him.
Or is that the trailer that I sent to you a while ago?
Yeah, this guy.
Bob Oden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he goes? Somebody kills his family, or?
No, they don't
Yeah,
kill him,
I
but-
forget what the setup was, but something like that.
But it's like the concept that they killed his dog.
Yeah,
Now he's
yeah.
going to, yeah.
It's very similar to
I think I sent that to you.
Wick. They basically admitted they're like inspired by Wick, or like some of the same people worked on it or something.
But I mean, it got pretty
Yeah.
decent reviews of just like it's a really fun, action movie if you're wanting that type of John Wick experience and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I am, and I guess Dad is. So he's like, can you stream it?
Mm.
And
Not at his house.
No, yeah, not at his house, at mine. But I guess it doesn't hit. It'll hit video streaming on the 16th,
Oh, okay.
and I'm like, well, I want to here.
I know there's a few movies I'm curious about.
Well, like I know that we need to take a night to watch Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I don't have high hopes for that, but I heard it's not horrible.
I mean, what
When I come back, we gotta watch Mortal Kombat.
yeah.
No.
No,
We're watching
no.
it without you because you said you're gonna watch it without us.
What happens if
Revenge.
I don't end up watching it?
Well, then
Yeah, because
I guess
that's
you'll
gonna
just-
happen.
I guess you'll just be not allowed at the movie party.
Yep. Can't watch it again. You'll spoil something.
For once, we'll actually.
Oh.
one up on the movie.
Shane got some DVDs that we need to watch, and a couple of them you might be interested in. What'd you get?
DVDs? What the
Or,
fuck
well,
is that?
Blu-rays.
UHD.
UHD.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I'm trying to
Are you talking about the
remember.
ones from yesterday.
Video discs.
Well, I got a couple yesterday, and a couple
Right,
before
we've
that.
already seen
Yeah.
Onward.
No, yeah, it wasn't that. There's a couple anime.
Well,
I
it
mean,
was
the only two I got were Alita, which they've seen,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
and Weathering with You, which
I don't know if you've
I
seen that or
don't know if you guys saw it or not.
Sounds
but
gay.
It's
Did you see-
it's the one from the studio behind Your Name.
Did you
It's
see
their
Your Name?
film after
Yeah, I
that.
have
Yeah,
it.
we
Yeah.
watched
Okay.
it. It was us three.
Oh,
Right,
right.
right.
Yeah, so it's his
I
next
bought
one.
it
It's
for
the-
Ellen for birthday or
Right.
Valentine's Day or something. And
Yeah.
then I was like, "Hey, Sean, you want to watch this
I-
anime with
I
us?"
did
She
wanna
goes,
watch
I
that.
didn't get her about
It's a love story.
It's a good story.
It
it. I'm
is.
not saying it was a bad movie. Just I didn't have any
Just
hope.
that you
on
just
it.
don't give a shit about it. I get it.
There's-
I didn't at the time.
There's drinking girls spit sake, you know? You don't remember the girl spit sake?
Sounds familiar now that you say it.
Yeah, it's like one of the traditional ways to make it, where the saliva
chew it.
breaks down.
Yeah, chew it and spit it.
Yep.
That's right.
And then they let it sit for a while. Major plot point. Yeah, all his movies are really good. His later ones, like Your Name, actually kind of had a better ending though. Some of the other ones were just like sad endings.
Sad, period.
Where like they
feel bad.
they leave and they never meet again and everybody's sad. The end.
Yeah. Life
Thanks.
sucks and it's not fair. The end.
These pieces just barely
Oh,
fit right.
were you gonna see the new Eva movie? Has been
Which
getting a-
one?
It was just out of Japan. So
Oh,
it's like
shit, I
brand
didn't
new.
know that.
Yeah, it was getting a ton of hype. And people were like,
Well,
don't spoil it.
If people dig it, then fuck yeah, I'll see it.
Yeah, it's been really good from what I understand.
Did you see it as live action?
No, it's
Okay.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how that can be any good, but
I don't know what part of the story it's doing or if it's another reboot, but yeah.
as long as they, imply getting the fucking robot Shinji, that's all good.
Oops.
This narrow piece is not one. Look,
Yeah, we're gonna watch Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
goddamn better.
And
This
That's one of the movies where if it sucks, I can absolutely forgive it.
really.
I can forgive it for totally sucking because I want to see it so bad.
Oh,
It's not going to be as
It
bad
does
as
not look bad.
Aftermath.
yeah.
Or, is it Aftermath or Armageddon? The second one.
right, it was
Annihilation?
Annihilation.
Yeah.
I knew it was one of those A,
Like,
like,
can we
titles.
talk about-
It's that bad that I've not, like,
You don't even
touched it
remember
since...
the name of it.
Well,
You're
it's somewhere
secreting
back
it-
in there,
you're
but, like...
secreting and erasing it completely from your mind.
I
didn't
I'm
think it
jealous.
was that bad. It was bad, but
It was pretty bad.
the one I'd always try to forget is the fourth Indiana Jones.
The
I-
Crystal Skull?
Yeah, I just pretend that there's three and
I
move
think
on.
everyone
Yeah.
wants to kind of
Shame.
pretend that
They're supposedly working on it. Anyway.
They are working on a
Yeah.
fifth
that
one.
never happened.
Yeah, every article kept saying the fifth Indiana Jones. I'd be like, you
Oh,
mean the
no,
fourth?
What do you mean? Yeah.
The worst part of that too is like, we went to see my brother in San Francisco. We're like, oh, like all three brothers are together. We're gonna go see this. It's like a fun like brother thing. And then we got out of the movie and like just didn't talk for a while. Well.
It's like you had just witnessed some violence
Yeah.
of some kind.
They're raping him.
Yeah, right, and you're like, I just don't want to talk about it. Let's just not talk
Yeah, I do think it's interesting that we know so little about what's coming out. Like all the Star Wars stuff that they're supposedly going to work on, we don't know. A lot of the Marvel stuff hasn't been confirmed.
I think it's partially because they're still trying to formulate. I don't know that they 100% know.
Yeah. I'm just curious where they go from here. I still think they should do what was rumored, and they just do like a Knights of the Old Republic type of thing.
Yeah.
That way they can kind of do a fresh, clean break.
I mean, I just want that game to be redone.
Well, sure.
You
I was-
thousands of other people.
I was surprised they did have the Republic Commandos recently. That was really good. It just got screwed because the sequel never came out.
So we got the feet.
I do think it's funny when they have like the little like hash mark of like, look, this is important, but like I can't tell what they're trying to show me.
You'll find out.
Yeah, I think it's like this.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, it's a jar of preserves. Oh, that's what all the red pieces were for.
A jar of preserves.
Yeah, that's the joke, Shane. You don't remember?
I remember the joke.
You just made it unfunny.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm done.
Boom, 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 boom.
He just thinks your joke sucks.
What, at least with Sea of Thieves, you're 4 levels away from 100 on the season. I'm 5 levels. And we have
I don't remember how
5
far
days
my progression is, yeah.
5 days.
until the season's over.
Wow.
Well, and I'm wondering if the thing they're hinting at is going to kick in with the start of the next one.
How the fuck
Yeah,
is
maybe.
this?
Like,
wait.
Oh.
we will need to do tomorrow.
Okay.
Gotta finish it.
I mean, I was contemplating going by myself this
Just sailing the seas all by yourself.
Mhm.
The lonely
how it
life
is.
for a pirate.
but I was like, no, I'm sure Ellen wouldn't mind jumping in, but then maybe she probably doesn't want to.
Who cares?
We're just like that close. We don't even at least
Mhm.
because we paid for this pass, let's go ahead and at least get
Finish
the
it.
max.
How much more time do we have on Call of Duty Battle Pass?
They just reset fairly recently.
I'm only, well, I guess that's we're 75. Where are you at? You remember? I'm like
I
5
think in-
above you.
Right, yeah, so like in the high 60s.
Huh.
I mean, really, it's just when we do zombies, especially if we can stick to
Yeah,
like a long session of Outbreak, like that gets us a good amount.
that does go fairly
So
quick.
we need to do that. But the only thing with that is
All right,
that
4 o'clock tomorrow, everybody. We're starting Outbreak.
I'm not going to be available.
About that.
no, we're going to your brother's tomorrow.
Oh, God, you're right. It's Easter. I mean, it's Easter!
Yay! Did you make colored eggs? Are you gonna hunt chocolate eggs?
My God.
Eight,
Like-
10, 11.
I have not finished the first page yet.
Welcome to Perfect Grade.
Oh, yeah. How many
I mean,
pages
all of-
are there?
I haven't finished the first page because the entire thing is 1 page.
Whoa! That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right, Shane. Shut up, you jerk.
Yeah, this
You Jake.
this is going to take a
Just so
while.
we're clear, him and I work together very well, but sometimes he can be a jerk, and not me.
Definitely
Needed
not
that
Logan.
clarification.
It's totally Shane.
Yeah, some of these are hilarious where it's like, yeah, you see these little notches. Don't do it that way. Do it the side where the little notches are not there.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
D1, 2.
Uh-huh. He now has the beginnings of a waist.
All right, so this is like this, then this is like that.
So have you ever heard of Full Metal Panic?
It sounds so familiar.
Is
Yeah.
it like Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
Not quite.
No.
Is it anywhere near as related? Is it any related at all?
No.
I don't think so. Even though it might have been around the same time. I'd have to look it up. As the first season of Full Metal Alchemist. But other than that, not really.
I'm more surprised that like you guys have only kind of heard of it because yeah, I totally remember.
You did?
Yeah,
It was big for a
I
little
don't
bit.
know that I've ever
Yeah.
seen it, but
It-
I didn't know about it.
I think its offshoots were more famous than its like main series,
Mm.
because the main Full Metal Panic, so it's mainly about these people that have like special like knowledge locked away in their skull, where like I forget if it's like they're born with it. It's very vague about it, but
You
like
have to smoke something to unlock it.
they can like they have like advanced technology that could change the world basically.
Yeah, the technology.
So one of them is this girl that's a high schooler in Japan,
Of course.
and there's a secret like group that's like trying to find all these people and protect them to keep the knowledge out of like dangerous hands. So
Like high school Japanese girls.
yeah, basically. So they the main guy pilots this mech, and he's like a soldier from birth almost, like hardcore, no emotions, blah blah blah.
Nice.
So he has to pretend to be a high school student with her.
Yes.
So it's very like, kid out of water type of thing.
Silly.
He doesn't get normal society.
No.
He pulls out guns and they think it's just a
Jesus.
toy.
Oh.
But it's fun. The first season though has like moments of serious, moments of funny, like good action. Then there's like a multiple offshoots where it's like just pure comedy.
Huh.
Like he eventually gets like a stuffed mascot looking mech that he goes around in that's like a bear.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
And it's really funny. But then they actually go back to the serious stuff in like a later season that came out fairly recently. But yeah, it's a good show. Okay, so moving on to that.
I was super duper thrilled when I saw the article you sent.
Oh
about
yeah.
The Shin Kamen Rider.
Yep.
Holy crap.
I think it's hilarious that seems to be all he's doing now is just all these like
Just
old
rebooting
remakes.
all stuff. But if they're anything like Shin
Did you do
Godzilla
Shin
was,
Godzilla?
Yep. Yeah.
if they're
It's-
anything like Shin Godzilla, then they're gonna be fucking great.
And he's already doing the other one that just got the delay.
The Ultraman?
Ultraman,
Yeah.
yeah.
Called Shin Ultraman.
That would be great. So everything's Shin.
I thought everything was Shin.
Yeah.
It's like the Shin series.
So many Shins.
I guess so. Supposed to have that bit hanging out.
But I wonder what else he would remake after that.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are some of the most, the biggest iconic.
Yeah. Like it'd be kind of funny if he did like Crayon Shin-chan or something.
Jesus.
Just something
That
really
would be
weird and
the
random.
darkest thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
Because every time I think about it, I go back to Shin Godzilla.
Yeah,
Makes me
yeah.
want to watch it again and experience the pure agony and sadness that movie is.
Every once in a while I go back and like listen to the soundtrack. Yep. You've noticed the lyrics of the main
Yeah.
theme. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So dark.
Oh yeah. That's one of the many reasons why I absolutely love that movie.
Yeah. You got that on vinyl, right? Or we were looking for it at least.
I don't have that on vinyl.
Okay.
I think I had found the like CD release and put it on my wish
Oh,
list.
maybe that's it.
But I have not gotten it a physical
really should
copy
have, like, a
yet.
If I
vinyl.
haven't yet, I need to add it to my wish list. The movie.
Yeah.
Because I need to have it so I can
There's-
watch it whenever I want.
I think the Japanese version has English, and it has a much better box, because I looked at that before. Yeah. Sure. But it looks cool.
Did you hear that, Shane? She doesn't give a shit about
Okay.
does that make
I just
What's
want
in the
what's in the
box?
box.
does that anger you, Shane?
No. Should it?
Does it bring you nothing but displeasure?
Despair.
Everybody must love the box.
The fly of despair.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun. Okay, come on.
Isn't that what everybody says when they start building a Gundam?
Well,
This is
this
gonna be
this
fun.
part in particular, I have like 3 or 4 loose pieces that have to be in the right position while I put
Oh.
this together.
Yep. I've done that.
So
You are right though, Logan. That it goes from this is gonna be fun to this is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. There was a new Gundam show, but it's one of those ones where it's like people building Gundams. So it's like
it's us.
kind of real life.
Okay.
Yeah.
huh.
Shoot.
Which is also funny because I think they made up specific Gundams for the Gundam show about building Gundams. So you can literally get a Gundam that only exists in this fictional world where they build Gundams.
I mean,
Why not?
I can kind of see that a little bit though, because
Yeah.
like shoot. Yeah, okay.
Oh, God.
I think they've done something similar with Pokemon before too.
Oh, sure.
Like where maybe like for the trading card game, they had some cards that were only shown in like I don't know, the digital card game or something, and they
Yeah.
ended up making like limited
You haven't even
something
seen
like that.
it.
God damn.
J1. J to the 1.
Well, and Tonto, kind of like that.
Yeah.
The new limited cards that are from the digital game.
He did get new Tonto stuff.
Yeah. Well, sort of new.
Oh, true.
It's
Some of it's
the
hollow.
first edition as a complete hollow edition.
Wow. Wowie.
But like I got a whole bunch of other stuff with it.
So we
Plus new mats and things.
I forgot.
Yeah.
So do you remember that store that's at the mall that has the like
Gundam stuff.
It has the pop culture stuff with the
Yeah.
arcade
Oh,
cabinets.
yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking about it.
so we went there yesterday.
You did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sean.
And still open.
Yeah.
Oh
In
yeah.
fact, they have an arcade next door that
Oh.
has a lot of arcades and or arcade cabinets and all that. It's $10.
Yeah.
And you can play
For the
all you
day.
want for the entire day.
It's a
You
hell
get
of
like a
deal.
wristband, yeah,
I was
and
like,
you
you
can
can
just
leave
come
and
in
come
and
back?
yep, you can leave and come back. They'll let you in. He said that. I was
And,
like, geez.
They have, like,
Yeah. Is he
they
trying
have-
to lose
They
money?
have like 4. I was telling him, I'm like, I don't know how he's making money.
Yeah.
Unless they got a stupid deal on the space.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a huge footprint.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Because I mean, you're not paying for the cabinets; you already own them.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you have to pay for maintenance, but
You're paying
Right.
for the
The space
space.
that they're in, yeah.
yeah.
Probably electricity.
Yeah.
So, but it was the old Abercrombie, so I mean, like it's pretty big,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they have like all of the cruising games.
Oh wow.
So I was
Nice.
like, oh man, I gotta do that. They have a D&D one that's really old. that I
Yeah, it's
remember.
like one of the classic D&D beat 'em ups, I think, that we haven't played.
Never even heard of such a thing.
Guy seems kind of non-douchey.
Yeah, he's fine.
What a compliment.
But anyway, so we went there, and not Ellen, the other guy, Shane.
Just
Guy.
gloss that one over. Just gloss over that.
And so he got a bunch of games.
Yep.
And then I actually left with something too.
Back later, he got some more.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like Logan, I don't know if
It's my
you
fault.
got this, but the guy was kind of like rushing me along a little bit when I was trying to get stuff.
Yeah.
And so I
Why?
don't know.
Exactly.
He did have a couple other people there, but
Don't you
they
hate it when
weren't.
people give you
I
money?
don't
in
think they were
business?
waiting for him. But anyway, I just ended up taking a picture of what he had in the cabinet, and I'm like, I'll look through this in more detail later. So I looked and I saw like a bunch of other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I probably need to go back by there. So when Sean and I went to BB Bob to grab dinner, we just popped back in and I'm like, I'm back. And just got like another chunk of stuff.
Right, I'm here with money. Why? What?
Well, and the sad thing is, like, a lot of it wasn't super exciting, some of it. So, like, I don't have that many Super Nintendo games, even though I've had a Super Nintendo for a while, and I just kind of got a second system to get it working again, because the controller port on the old one was having some weird issues, and
Joys
yeah.
of collecting.
Yep. I'm getting into that phase where I basically have like 2 systems for each of my active systems, where one's like a donor of parts. But anyway, I'm missing some just basic staples. Like I didn't have Super Mario World, or I didn't have
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong Country, or Mario Kart, or and he had a bunch of those, and
thought
so
I
I was
saw-
just like,
No, I saw All Star.
which I meant to grab that too, and I totally
Aww.
I can find it online too. I don't have to get everything from him, but
Did you end
Yeah.
up getting something too, Sean?
No, I was pointing out to him they had like some of the PlayStation demo discs, which
Yeah.
I think would be cool to have,
But for me, I bought
especially since they're only at $2.
in their display case. They had a promo thing for Octopath Traveler,
Mhm.
so it was $15. And I'm like, sure, I'll take it. So it's a sheet of stickers.
Which are not great.
Arguably, the stickers are really shit. Like
Arguably.
it's like
Allegedly.
it's like I went home and printed them
On a laser
on a
printer.
printer that
Mhm.
wasn't aligned correctly.
Okay.
like the
So-
print heads were a little off
Right,
one
so
of the
stickers
channels.
aren't anything that great. But
Okay.
the cards, it comes with character cards,
Okay.
and those are all look really good.
They're
Okay.
pretty
Like,
awesome.
that would be something that I would want to try to frame.
It's-
Yeah.
Mainly just the
Like
character
all-
art, but that's still really good. Yeah.
And they're hollows,
Yeah.
That wouldn't be hard. I can do that.
but they're really. I
If
was
that's
like,
if you're asking me.
Nah.
yeah. I mean, I'm not, but now I am.
Now that you bring it up.
Okay.
Now that you mention it.
But yeah, I mean, I think they're. I was like, well, the stickers are done, but
Mhm.
the cards are cool, so I guess I'll just.
You can put them on your Trapper Keeper.
Logan would have.
Good.
Is it a Dawson's Creek trap?
Dawson Paper, Chef to Chef Paper, Ultra Mega 5000.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Okay, B18.
That can be your hero, baby.
B18.
Okay. Okay. Did I do this wrong?
If you have to
If you're
ask,
asking,
Logan.
then yes.
But how much did you mess it up?
Oh, I recently watched the 2011 The Thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be like a prequel
Yep.
to
Mhm.
The Thing. It was.
Yep. So the visual guys, quarter crew that I watched,
Yeah.
they had like almost an entire episode where they talked about that,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, they
I found
filmed,
out about that.
they filmed almost
it
all of it
with
practically."
practical
Yeah.
effects.
And they're like,
then
"No,
they-
screw this. We'll
yeah.
just digitize
At
everything."
the very end,
Ah.
the execs were like, "No, we don't like it. So just put CG over everything."
So dumb.
And I'm like, and I saw a video of all of this, the practical stuff and how well it was painted and articulated.
It was
and
paying
automated.
homage to the
I'm like,
original.
oh my god, this is incredible. What the hell happened? And then I read
Executives.
about it. That's
Executives
what a
happened.
fucking tragedy. What a tragedy. Because I have a feeling that movie, I mean, it was still kind of garbage.
Yeah,
But it would have been a little bit better
that would have helped it.
if it wasn't just crappy.
Like,
Well, like as I was watching it, and I think Logan was actually sitting next to me watching it. Shocker, but it it just was ridiculous. I'm like, this looks like a crappy Resident Evil game.
Ah,
How the CG is. You know,
Yeah.
like this looks like Resident Evil 5.
yep. They mainly showed one scene where it was like upside down backwards chasing him.
It was just crap.
Yeah,
Total garbage.
that sucks.
But it's like, whatever. I'll just go back and watch the original. And
Yep.
I'm happy about it.
I think executives just need to like stay out of the
Just
process.
that's
Yep.
all. Yeah, right the fuck up.
Executive like screw you guys.
Yeah.
I heard that. Pixels.
I mean, hey, that's our studio philosophy.
Screw
Creative-
the executives.
Yeah. Creative independence
Screw us,
and
right?
having the creative process drive our success
I
and
was like, well,
not
what does that mean if we are the executives?
right. Well, but we're also the creative.
We are the process.
Yeah, basically. I am the law.
I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Right?
Well, making fun of it. It's an old South Park.
Oh.
Is that like one of the first seasons?
That was season 2.
Yeah. He's like, I am the law. And he like puts jellies there and scoots.
Yep.
It's the Chef 8 episode.
Yeah.
That's right.
Fishing.
Well, there you go.
Note taken,
Yep.
Chef.
Yep. Chef aid. Here. Well, we just
was
need to
the
get
other-
another
oh,
list
The
going.
recent seasons, you guys, or the pandemic.
Yeah, the vaccination special. If we think of more, gotta write them down so we don't forget them. You guys, this is like super resistant to go in. I don't want to break anything.
She said you.
No. I mean, it wasn't intended as one. I'll put it that way.
Get a picture of this. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a joint that goes in here that's just really, really tight of
Yeah.
a fit.
There we go.
I'm trying to articulate it and push, but
The nice thing with this one too is not being a Gundam. It has like a different design. Like the color scheme's a little basic, but it kind of works.
Yes, I have a leg and foot.
They have most
Hey,
of the head.
we could make this into like a little soccer.
A Gundam leg foosball table.
Yeah. Let's make a foosball table that's just Gundam legs.
yeah, because like this goes
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
It's actually in there a lot more than it was, but yeah. Jesus. This is one of the joints I have to screw in too.
So didn't it? I think
Maybe
it's
that's-
funny that of all the things on my mom's phone where she gets confused and can't find things and gives up, she sure loves those like animated pictures or the ones that are like her doing something. So she just sent one of like her face doing like Happy Thanksgiving in a bunny outfit. Have you seen those?
Like Bitly or
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
that.
the Bitmoji.
Yeah, it's not the animated ones on Apple, but it's similar. Whatever Android has equivalent. So you have to like make like a me like figure and then you
Yeah.
have to put it in different
Yes.
situations.
I mean, I'm assuming it's Bitmoji. That's what I
Bitmoji.
have.
Maybe that's
I haven't
it, yeah.
used Bitmoji in a
I'm like, how did you find that? Of all this? I don't even know. How to-
Somebody probably sent her something with
Maybe.
it. Man, okay.
I've also realized I've heard about this, but I've never been in many chats with Android people or Apple people.
Yeah,
It's
they
really
have the-
annoying when they like have to
Yes.
send you a text of somebody liked your message. It's
Yes.
like I don't care.
I've heard about, I've heard
Well,
from
it's-
people
it's
that
just-
that's really
It's
fucking
just
irritating.
Apple
Yep.
doing it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like they're stupid. Like people can like stuff
Yeah.
or whatever, but
Or similarly, I guess on the Apple side, they hate Android people because they come up as a different color. It's like, really? You're gonna be like
Oh,
racist against their like color of their message? Like, I don't know. It's weird.
colors.
Colors, yeah. What?
we need to vote for a
H1,
case color for
H9.
the pixel things.
Pixel things?
Yeah, this is the email.
Oh, for those, yeah.
So they have made there was two updates. One was that the charging case is now going to be black because it was voted
Okay.
like 80 to 20 that
Jeez.
people would rather have black, which I'm not going to lie.
I didn't.
With it looking white, it looks cheaper.
Yeah, it does.
Which is odd for me because I typically prefer white.
I would prefer
like-
darker.
Stuff, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it looked like it wasn't.
The-
So they had pictures of the black one. I'm like, okay, it looks better.
Yeah.
And so now that's the charging case, and they're also going to give you a regular carrying case to not charge it.
Why would I want both?
I don't know, but you're voting for the color options for that. So they had a yellow, so okay, well I'm gonna vote for that one.
Can I trade the carrying case for just more dice?
No! No choices, just choose!
Yeah, so Sean and I backed.
I actually didn't yet, but I'm going to. I just need to do it before it ends.
You
Can't
Well,
vote?
I backed the RGB
Dice.
dice
They're pretty cool.
that when you roll it.
Plus, there's an app, and it can show you what you roll.
To me, that's almost more the
Yeah.
useful
Yeah.
feature. Because, like, you could integrate it directly into Roll20 or
Oh.
something.
Right, so like when we play with Tyler, like it's right there.
Right.
What's cheap?
I mean, the visual effects are a neat touch, but yeah, like, we've talked for a while about creating die that can just detect your roll.
Yeah, I wanted to, but it's hard to make with electronics that
Yeah.
small. Gee. I already cut it out, and I forgot. Oh yeah, dude, this is so cool.
I forgot that my toes can.
So I love when they have these details. It had like an optional thing, and I forgot to like check it before I cut them out. So one of the random things that he does with this mech is he like puts the knife in his mouth to like hold it. There's like a thing to hold it there. Because he fights a lot with a knife and a rifle.
Okay.
We excited for the, as Jeff Greb calls it, the Summer Games mess.
The Summer Games mess.
Yep. All the different like shows and things like E3
I
and
guess.
whatever else they're gonna have.
Well, and,
I mean,
you
I
know, we're
think-
looking to submit for
Yeah.
one of
Right.
them.
For the Keeley one.
Yeah.
Then it's not quite as messy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, PAX East isn't gonna happen now. PAX West is still a maybe.
Yeah.
Naka's a maybe.
It's really hard to see his eyes, but yeah, he's like holding the knife where his mouth would be.
Oh! That's cool.
Now where the hell do I keep these two tiny little pieces?
Right!
Here, maybe I'll keep the knife separate.
All right. Well, here we go. I've completed, I think, the first actual, like, component
Mm-hmm.
before I start building the next component
Crazy.
of the arm assembly. It pivots, and this has one of those cool, like, flex
should show them.
joints.
What?
Yeah, I'll pull it up on there, but yeah. Oh my god.
There we go.
Close up camera. This is going to be kind of hard to demonstrate, but yes, it is an arm module.
So
Mhm.
what? This is from
This is part of the,
shoulder to the hand?
I think it's the shoulder to the elbow,
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
or part of that. So that articulates. This has like one of those, it's hard for me to demonstrate, but they kind of have like the slotted
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
piping
Yeah.
to make the
Like-
pistons look more
Yeah.
natural
Cool.
and stuff. So
So many detailed parts. I think those are crazy because yeah, they have like an endoskeleton and the armor that goes in the
yes,
exoskeleton.
this is still just part of the frame.
I mean, the legs that I just completed have like a really rudimentary style of that,
Mm-hmm.
where if I move the knee, it should. Good.
I guess I can just put the head on.
it should, yeah, it raises like the knee
Yeah.
structure and up and down.
That's always a nice touch. Oh,
Oh yeah, this
wait.
framework also has springs.
I put the head on before realizing if it's front, forward, or backward.
Oops.
Yeah, so that was like almost 1 page. I have 2 more pages to complete the arms, which is basically the shoulder down to the hand.
Are we at a point that you want to stop, or do you guys want to?
It's up to you guys. We've
I can
been
do this
streaming
for
for about
hours.
2 hours, so it
Yeah.
is
you done?
3:45.
I mean, I'm at a point where I could stop, so that's why I asked.
Sure.
I could go to
I'm
the
at
next
a-
one.
I'm at a pretty good stopping point.
I'd be moving on to the arms.
Yeah, I guess this is a good starting point because I'll be done with the legs.
I'll be
completely.
done. I've done one leg, and then I would start the second leg. So that's why I'm like, all right.
Sure.
All right. Well, then it sounds like our 10th episode of the Gundam stream of Konsui Fighter Live is coming to a conclusion.
For now.
So, in what, 5 months we'll be able to finish?
Yeah. Hopefully, with like my move being done and some other stuff, we'll have a little bit more time.
I got the chest and the head at least.
Yes.
We'll go to the front cam. See what we have.
So, yep, Sean's got that.
Oh.
Eh.
Need to bring super glue.
Yeah,
Thing just does not stick it off.
the glue I had is probably dried by now.
I got the I finished the top, and then I finished one leg.
Can't see the leg, yep. Half a leg. There you go.
And I have a foot.
Nice.
And I have
2 legs. And sort of a torso-y thing that...
here. Ooh. No. Oops.
Blah, blah.
Oh god, he has arm sockets. I could be better.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yep,
Here, I'll
and
break Logan's.
Yeah.
just got the 2 arm units that I showed.
Can I
So.
see it? I didn't get to like.
Sure.
Oh, his, yeah.
It's pretty
Oh, one more.
detailed. Right, good.
I'm more, if anything, just like the scale, being a larger scale.
Yeah.
See, one thing that's fun is it has like a jetpack with
Oh, what
wings.
the hell?
Yeah.
Like a glider,
Yep.
sort of.
Oh, it's like a little piston thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yep.
Use this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Bandai hobby set.
Oh crap.
You pulled it out, didn't you? You fucking pulled it out. God damn it, Logan. Yeah. Cool.
First of all, the concept of having an AS, a land-based combat weapon, to fly on its own was different. As kind of a flight unit has hardly been used by any countries in post-Cold War era. British Army Cyber Series is one of the only exceptions. Wow, that's a long sentence. That's a lot of commas to make that sentence go on.
Or not enough.
Yeah. Oh well. Technically works. I get it.
Erp. 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 Well, thanks for those who were able to join.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are catching this after the fact, thanks for checking out our videos, and be sure to check out any of our other Konsui Fighter live streams that we have up on the page. Hopefully we'll have some more streams in the near future.
We'll post on social media.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
that good stuff.
And keep your eyes peeled for the 1.2 update. We're hoping to get out this coming week. If you're not already, you should get on the early access. You can find that on the Google Play Store. Just search for Konsui Fighter. Here is that. Or you can go to konsuifighter.com/early, and that will take you through to the page.
And on that note, good night, everybody.
See you in the next one.